Now let's take up question number 77. It states that in a class of 24 students, 1/3 are girls. In a class test, Sunita ranked 12th from top and 1/4 girls are ranked before her. How many boys are ranked after her? Let's try to solve it. As we are talking about a class where we have 24 students and out of that, 1/3 are girls. Let's first obtain the number of girls in the class. So as the number of girls is 1/3 of total number of students, so that is coming out equal to 8. So this means we have total 8 girls in the class. And Sunita has ranked 12th from top and 1/4 girls are ranked before her. So number of girls who ranked before her will be definitely 1/4 of total number of girls, that is 2. So 2 girls are having their rank before Sunita. Sunita is having the rank at 12th position. Then how many girls are there having their rank after Sunita? So as you know, we have total 8 girls. 2 are ranking before her, 1 is Sunita itself. So in total we will have 8 minus 3, 5 girls having their rank after Sunita. But in this question you need to figure out the number of boys who are having their rank after her. So now very first let's figure out how many students are having their rank after her. So I could say number of students having their rank after Sunita this is clearly total number of students minus 12. Why we are subtracting 12? Because Sunita has the rank 12. This is equal to 12. That means rest 12 students are there who are having their rank after Sunita. What about number of boys? So number of boys who ranked after Sunita is quite obvious. Total number of students who are having their rank after Sunita minus number of girls who are having their rank after Sunita. So earlier I have told you 5 girls will be there having their rank after Sunita. So we are getting here total 7 boys who ranked after Sunita. So out of these 4 options you can clearly find your answer. You can see here 7 is there in option number 3. So we get a clear answer for this question and you can mark the answer as option 3. That is 7. I hope it is clear. Now let's take up our next question. Here I have the next question which states choose correct number in place of question mark. So this is a number analogy. You can see I have the number 234 which is related to 926 in some pattern. Then I have number 132 which is related to 81, 913 which is related to 3001. In similar way, 523 will be also related to a number. You need to figure out that number out of these options. So let's try to figure it out. So the first numbers are 234 and 926. If I consider here these numbers just, so you can see this is 234 and here if I take 2 plus 3 and this is equal to 5, I raise it to the power 4, I get here 625. Then I add 4 to it. This results here 629 and you can see here this is related to 926. So this is clearly reverse of 629. Then what you need to do? You need to reverse the order. So we have decoded here the pattern. That means if you are having the number ABC, you need to consider A plus B, raise it to the power C, then add C to it and further write it in reverse order. Reverse order, that gives you number X and that is the relationship between these two numbers. So you can also check it for the other one. Here this is 132 and 81. If I consider that for 132, you can see that 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. 4 is raised to the power 2. This gives me 16. 16 plus 2, this is equal to 18. and here we have the number 81 written in reverse order. So in similar way, let's try to obtain the correct answer for this question. Here I have the number 523. So if I take that into consideration, for 523, first add 5 and 2, that gives me 7, raise it to the power 3. 7 raised to the power 3, that is cube of 7, is 343. Add 3 to it, you get 346. I am getting here 346. If I write it in the reverse order, I'll be getting here 643. So this is the required answer for this question. So out of these 4 options, you can clearly see 643 is there in option number 4. And you can definitely now mark your answer as option 4 for this question. I hope you understood this question. Now let's proceed to our next question. Here I have this question which states, Mehul starts moving towards south after moving 176 meter. He turns to his left and moves 57 meter further and stops. The minimum distance between initial and final point is out of these 4 options. So this is a very interesting question related to direction. Here let's try to obtain an answer to that. Here we are talking about Mehul, who started firstly moving towards south. So he moved towards south for 176 meter and then he took left and covered 57 meter further. 57 meter. So this is the initial point and this is the final point, and you are being asked to obtain the minimum distance between initial and final point. So he was taking south and now he is going towards its left. That means here we are getting an angle of 90 degree. If we are considering south and east direction, then there is 90 degree angle between these two. So we get here a right angle triangle, and if you want the minimum distance, then join this. Using Pythagoras theorem, you can definitely get the minimum distance. So using Pythagoras theorem, I get the minimum distance as square root of 176 square plus 57 square. And when you simplify this, you get here the correct answer as 185 meter. So this is a question related to Pythagoras theorem where we are using directions also. I hope it is clear to you. So out of these options, you can clearly find 185 meter is there in option number 2. You can mark your answer as option 2 for this question. I hope it's clear to you. Now let's take up our next question.